What's up, YouTube? it's George. But now we have a deck profile. Why don't you tell us a little bit about it?
It's me, Judge. So I'm just gonna ignore him for now. But I went to OTS today and got second place with Shads. Didn't get the mat, which is kind of why I wanted to play Shads, to get the mat. But I'll just get down to the deck profile. So I won one. So for the Shads, I have 1 Dragon, 2 Falcon, 2 Squamata, 2 Beast, and 2 Hedgehog. The reasoning for cutting them down a little bit, like cutting Beast to 2, was that with how consistent Necros are, you need to be able to dead draw a lot less, even though I dead drew a good amount. But the deck is also more focused on beaters now. It's less focused on spamming and OTKing. So I think 9 Shaddolls is actually fine. And Dragon to 1 is fine. Because bouncing is bad against Necros because you're just giving them more stuff to do. And you only really want it now to pop scouts or something. So I just cut it to 1. Then non-Shaddolls, 3 Mathematician. I think you should definitely be running this in the deck. If you're not, that's crazy. It's a +1. It's like Stratos. 3 Veilers. They all need to be different rarities too. That's like a rule of thumb for Veiler, clearly. But Veiler's really good. You can Veiler the Trish. You can Veiler Manju, Senju's, what have you. It's only dead against Clive, but that's fine. And against B8 it works. Oh, and Yosenju. I played Yosenju's, and I just Veilered when they go to normal summon again. Oh, the tears.
I wasn't crying that much.
Then 1 Felice. I drew this like a champion every match, but the Black Rose play is just too good to pass up. And a lot of time, Mathematician, Felice, is good to get rid of like a Unicore they left on field and get some mills in. So that's nice. Tackle Crusader. This card's actually the nuts. If you don't know what it does, it's an Earth, and when it's sent to the grave, you can either Book a Moon, a monster they control, or you can return a face-up spell or trap they control, and they can't activate cards with that name for the rest of the turn. So I used it to like bounce Sacrifices to attack over Cliff Forts. I used it to set the Jinlock. It was just very useful. I would definitely start playing this. It makes Mathematician a 1-card out, unless you want to run Felice, and that's fine too. But Thunder King, it's Thunder King. And BLS, because you still run a lot of lights, and I don't know. I've rode him to victory before. So that's it for the monsters. And then the spells will be Triple L Fusion. Triple L Fusion because it's the best fusion. It lets you push, and it's reactive. Cut Shaddoll Fusion down to 2. I side the 3rd, but this 2 because I wasn't expecting to play BA very much, and I didn't. And that's the only time this card's going to be live, because against like Ritual Beast, it won't be live. The mirror match, I guess, but I was the only Shaddoll there. Everyone else was playing Necros or Cly, pretty much. Some Yosenju, some Ritual Beast, but those are the big decks. 2 Enemy Controller. I still play this because a lot of Necros players will try to protect their monsters. So if they use Valkyris, you can Enemy Control your monster, take their monster, and the Valkyris will miss, and you can keep attacking. And also putting stuff in attack, putting stuff in defense. It lets you keep stuff alive. I might cut it. I mean, it has its uses, it has its bad sides, but, you know, whatever. And then 3 MST, sadly, you have to run MST, because there's too many floodgates. And the one-ofs, Book of Moon, Regeki, Snatch, Foolish...
I like Snatch.
Snatch is disgusting. These 2 cards should not be legal.
I kind of cut Snatch, so...
You're a bimbo. But this is Foolish, you know, it's pluses. Actually, it isn't plus, but Book of Moon was good. Dodge Valkyris. I did that for game once. He had a Scarecrow, and I dodged it and attacked for game. And Snatch Steal's ridiculous, and Rigeki's stupid. Then for the traps. So yes, Shaddolls are running traps again. It's weird. But for the floodgates, I got 2 mistakes, 2 vanities. I would run 3 mistake, but I didn't get a 3rd one until after. And then 2 vanities because...
Boo.
Sorry. I was running Mind Crush, but then I got mistake. Mistake was just... If you draw it against Necros or something, you just blow them out. But I never drew it against Necros. I drew it against Yosenju's for whatever reason. And then Vanities just blows out Necros as well. And you have to play it like this now, just because the deck has to be slower. So you also run 1 Core Still. But now you run 2 Shadow Games, at least I did, 3 Clogs. And 2 just lets you set up plays. So those are the traps. It's a shame you have to start running traps again. So let's go to the extra deck. We have tokens. We have Leo, Sahemith, Arcanite, Black Rose. I didn't go into any of these. I went into this like twice. Just to nuke fields. Like against Yosenju, I just nuked his field and he couldn't recover once. It wasn't you.
Oh, okay.
It was George. And then Exceeds, I have Castel, Exton, Dweller, pretty standard. Shaddolls, 1 Grista. This is to let the Black Rose go off, and also because I had a spare spot. 2 Winda. I cut Winda down to 2, because you don't fusion as much. And Winda's not really a win condition against any of the decks right now, except Spirit Beast. It helps to go turn 1 Winda. But they can just beat over it. 2 Sheki Naga, it's still good. And 3 Construct, because it's the best one. So that's the extra deck. It should be 15. I'm pretty sure it's 15, unless I forgot something. Then the side deck will be 15 as well. 3 Twister. Twister over Fairy Wind is... Oh my god. I love Twister right now. I do not like Fairy Wind. With Yosenju being Floodgate.deck, Spirit Beasts running Emptiness. Actually, everyone running Emptiness. Everyone running, like, Anti-Spell Fragrance. Everyone running just all the annoying Floodgates. I think Twister is just better because it lets you do it on your turn. And I don't like waiting for Fairy Wind. 2 Gores. I still run the 2 Gores. I only side hitting against Cly. It saved me once. There are times when I've stolen games with it because they don't expect it. No one expects the Gores at this point. It can conflict with the Mistake and the Emptinesses, but you side the Emptinesses out, and I keep the Mistakes, but I think it's not that big a deal. If you have the Mistake, they shouldn't win. 2 Dark Hole. This is for Heroes and for Telenites. I didn't play either of them. That's what it's for. It's just a 1 card out to the Diamonds and the Dark Law. The 3rd Fusion for BA. I didn't play BA. 2 Denko for BA. And I side it for Yosenju is good too. Because they just set everything.
You didn't side it for Ritual Beast?
No. I just blew Ritual Beast out. The 3rd Emptiness, because why not? It's broken. Card shouldn't be a 3. I had an extra slot, so I paid Iron Wall. I sided against Ritual Beast because I wanted to see how it would do. I didn't see it, but it was pretty funny. And then 3 Max C for BA, which I didn't see. Because everyone who played BA switched to Necros now, and it's just... Oh my god. But, so yeah, that's the deck. I like it. It got me my invite, which is cool. I kind of want to play it for Nats when the Water Fusion comes out, because that card's broken. But, you know, I don't know what to do. I love this deck. It'll never die as long as I'm playing it. Thanks.